Good afternoon, viewers. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Sheriff's Podcast. My name is Dr. Amir Ahmad. I'm going to be your host today. I'm going to try to keep it quick. I know a lot of people say that I ramble a lot and I rave a lot. Today's topic is mainly about T. Muhammad. And the reason why we're using T. Muhammad is because win is going to never win. Yesterday, a family member of his, a second family member, Sarah Ibrahim, I know her. She's a very decent person. She comes from a decent background. She's his first cousin, or second cousin, I think, cousins or whatever it is. Came out and said that he's not fit for office. The glamour and the glitz that T. Muhammad is displaying is just glamour and glitz. It's not something that she as a family member can condone. She doesn't believe that he can run Guyana, that he can manage Guyana. Now, this is the second family member that has come out and said that Azzedine Mohammed, the little child, cannot run or is not capable of running for office. So, if your own family member, right, is coming out, they're coming out one by one and saying that you're not fit to run for office. You're saying that, oh, well, the PPP are calling them, they're promising this, they're promising that. I can tell you this. Sarah Ibrahim is a stand-up woman. She has stand-up kids. Her husband is well respected. They're respected people. I've known them for years. And they cannot be bought. Now, when your own family members can come out and say that you're not fit to run for the highest office in this land, what does that tell you, viewers? What does that tell you? That tells you that this man is wolf in sheep's clothing. And the walrus that he has around him and his advisors are no better than him. I remember me, him, and a couple other people. I think he's younger than me by a year, or older by me than a year. This guy used to be a nerd playing table tennis downstairs at May's school, fooling people, or allegedly fooling people that he went to Queen's College. Now, that's not the main topic. Today was an emergency podcast because there's breaking news. And the breaking news is that, and I've said this before, and my viewers probably said, Amir, you're exaggerating. It's not that I don't like T. Muhammad, or I don't like him running for the highest office of the land. He's a citizen of Guyana. He can run for the highest office of this land. Everybody has the right to once you don't have a criminal record. But I've said time and time again, a vote for T. Muhammad is a vote for giving away Essequibo. Now we have confirmation, and you can Google this, and I'm going on my phone, that the T. Muhammad jerseys were paid for in Panama by another sanctioned Venezuelan businessman, Alejandro Bizarnio, whatever his name is. Right? So his t-shirts, the WIN t-shirts that you see that he's giving out, T. Muhammad didn't pay for them. It's a sanctioned businessman from Venezuela, Alejandro let me get this right. Bazani or whatever it is. He's another sanctioned businessman, right? From Venezuela. I'm going to ask, well, I see it on the screen there. This man, Alejandro, is shaking Maduro's hand. I keep on saying it to my viewers. A vote for T. Mohammed is giving away Essequibo. And I don't know if you're not seeing it. Birds of a feather flock together. He is now associating himself with other sanctioned businessmen so he can get advice on how to do his illicit business. Now imagine that. A man who claims to be a billionaire, right? Can't pay for his own t-shirts. I would challenge him to show us the wire transfer or the money he paid in Panama for the Win t-shirts to be shipped to Guyana and paid to the supplier. I am challenging you, Mr. Azzedine Mohammed. You've never lived up to any of my challenges. Please live up to this one. And I'm going to leave that image on the screen for a minute until the ads are ready to run back again. Because, of course, I don't get paid to do this. I do this for free. A vote for T. Mohammed is a vote for giving up every single blade of grass that we've been fighting for in the International Court of Justice for, 10 plus years now? He is Maduro's puppet. T. Mohammed is Maduro's puppet. The moment you vote for T. Mohammed, know that you're voting to giving away 3/4 of Guyana. My Guyanese brothers and sisters, I'm not going to keep you long on this podcast today. But if a man, family members, his uncle, his father's brother, his cousin, is coming out to tell the public, do not vote for this guy, he doesn't understand what he's doing. It's just all about glitz and glamour, he's a spoiled child. Now, Mia Khalifa, I really can't remember his sister's name. One named Hannah, I know the Hannah one. But I don't know the other one, Mia Khalifa. She's living in London. I think she's going to London. I can't remember. I apologize if I say a name wrong. I don't know. Right? I am sure they're going to come out and bash the Ibrahim's family now. Your own cousin. But you got to remember your family knows you better than anyone else. And I'm not saying that Azzedine Mohammed don't have faults. Everybody have faults. But your family members are now coming out to say, my brother, they're telling the Guyanese public not to vote for you. So, I am lost. I myself am lost. Because if my family members are coming out one by one, and they're saying not to vote for you, you have a man shaking Maduro's hand who's paid for your t-shirts, and I challenge you to rebuttal me on this. Show me the receipt and the wire transfer or whatever you sent to this the Panamanian company to pay for your t-shirts. You had another sanctioned businessman paid for your t-shirts who is shaking Maduro's hand. I said this in my podcast before. Sheriff's podcast is only about telling the truth. We have our facts before I come on this podcast and say it. A vote for T. Mohammed is a vote for giving up Essequibo. My Essequibo people and persons, if you want to keep Essequibo in Guyana, Vote PPPC. Vote, bring out your family, bring out your friends, bring out your enemy. Can you cue back my advertisement, please? Thank you. You know, I don't get paid for this. But again, I want to say that Mr. Azzaddin Mohammed, what a shame you are to Guyana. You are a wolf in sheep clothing. You have the walrus or the whale advising you. You're stamping on PPP flags. You're stamping. I mean, imagine the APNU, the most incompetent party in this country, is doing a better job than you. You're beating up people. You're beating up people left, right, and center in the Amerindian communities. You got your goons beating them up, pushing them out. In Berbice, you're pushing people out because you can't answer a question. Why don't you, as a man, prove that you can have a press conference with the Honorable Irfan Ali or the Honorable Vice President? You are afraid. You don't have any knowledge of running. I said it again. You can't even be the president of a horse yard association. But I'm glad that we have on video. I always say pictures and videos don't lie. That you had a sanctioned businessman from Venezuela paid for your win t-shirts. Now you want to prove me wrong? I have no problem. Post it up on your TikTok, on your Facebook page, the receipt and who paid for it. Don't blank it out. Don't make an AI generated one. Don't tell me Hannah to go and make a AI generated Jaguar that you put in front of State House, disrespected our State House. My Guyanese people, I'm going to end this podcast here by saying this. Come out to the rally in Kitty tomorrow. Come out in your doves. Come out in your troves. Come out with your family, your friends. Even bring your enemy. Vote for the future. Vote for the PPPC. And vote for a brighter Guyana. I don't want to keep you long. I'll catch you in the next episode. But again, watch this episode to see the truth. A vote for Mohammed is giving away Essequibo. We have it on video. I'm asking him, I'm challenging him to show us the receipt. Who paid for the win t-shirts? You had a sanctioned man paid for it. A man who's shaking Maduro's hand, who's Maduro's friend, who Maduro's also sanctioned, Venezuela sanctioned. Anytime you vote, you put that vote, my Guyanese brothers and sisters, next to the Team Mohammed party, right? Consider Essequibo gone. This man can't even keep a rally. He keep a rally the other day, I see 10 people show up, and he hugging the 10 people. And you know when the president goes out, people give him the mala, the man go and pay for his own mala. As the Hindu people would say, no disrespect, I don't know what it's called, so I want to stay out of the topic. I don't like to get into religion too much. But the man went and pay and make his own mala because he want to look nice and But the man got 10 followers. Anyways, I'll catch you on the next one. This is Dr. Amir Ahmad. Thank you for watching our podcast today. Again, vote PPP, come out on their rally tomorrow, and I'll catch you on the next podcast.